You're right, lads. We are back for another episode of F1 Manager. And if you do want to watch this live, go ahead, check the Twitch. It's on the middle of the screen, also in the top right-hand corner as well. But pretty much, we still haven't solved the Pato Award problem in qualifying. And also, my drivers weren't crashing, but my game was. I'm actually so pissed. The audio hurts my ears as well. I'm glad it hurts yours. I'm glad it hurts yours. You deserve it. So that was pretty much what it was like in Monza. I mean, Monza, we got no points. We were way out the points. And we go to Baku. Sprint race was a disaster. But we get to the main race and we saw a classic Lance Stroll crash, which is always great to see. And then, of course, one of my drivers wanted to put it in the wall as well. So we're back to our normal routes, having another crash every race. But it was a hectic race. There was multiple people crashing. Another one going through the wall in Baku. So there we go. It's happened again, hasn't it? And we got a Mercedes crashing. And it was mental. It allowed Sergio Perez to creep his way into the top 6 because of the safety cars. And have a look at this. Daniel Ricciardo, mate. See you later. We're taking over P5 on the final lap of the race. P5! And it was almost a P4 as up to the line. We race Hamilton, but no, we miss out by a tenth of a second. So the straight line speed still needs some upgrades. But hey, we finished a 10th behind Ferrari. Let's see what we can do in Singapore. Finally, we are back, and yes, we're still in debt. But you did just see what happened in the last 2 races, and Sergio Perez is actually carrying our team. I mean, we're still in 8th place in the championship, at 18 points this season, a lot better than we did last year. We're chasing down Williams. We still need something special to regain that 7th spot. The board are still not liking me. They're not happy. They've lost confidence. I don't know why. I guess it's because we're in debt. They're happy with the race performance. The objectives they're happy with, but they're just disappointed that we're in debt, and that's because we tried to fix their situation where Pato Award is starting from the back every Grand Prix. We haven't been able to switch it, so he will be starting at the back every single race, and I'm praying that it switches for next season. If not, we'll have to do some adjustments. But anyway, let's get into the race weekend. We're going into Singapore. I mean, is there anything that we have to do? We've got 3 days. There's actually nothing we can do because we're in debt. Oh my God. I'll tell you what we're going to need. We're going to need a big sponsor weekend. 18th or higher for both drivers. Please and thank you. I'll tell you what, if they finish the race, they should be 18th or higher. Because I'm expecting some crashes. Plus, our car ain't as bad as it used to be. Kenny making it a Q2 of... What? This game is a joke. How are we 21st? We're back markers again. We've got to hope for drama. Drama has to happen to give us a chance. We've got 2 sets of softs, to be fair. Not that we're really going to want to use them. Medium to hard softs. Yeah, we want to save the set of softs to the end of the race with both drivers. Sure, we'll do that with Pato. We want to save a set of softs to the end of the race with both drivers, just because I believe late safety car, that's our only shot. We're underway. Perez actually started up in P16. I didn't realise that. Pato started in the pit lane because what we did is we tried tweaking a couple of things on his car to see if it will finally fix the issue. I don't think it's going to, but we did it anyway. So he started at the very back. Otherwise, he probably would have started P15, actually. But a lot of people taking engine parts. So we're right behind Nico Hulkenberg, the man that crashed out in quali. I'm surprised he wasn't in Parc Ferme, but he was all right. He got through it in the end. So Perez, do your thing. Pato, catch up to the back of the grid, and we'll go from there. How have we already lost out to a Haas, Sergio? How have we lost out to a Haas? Sort that out right now. Thank you. You don't get overtaken by Lance Stroll and allow that to happen. Lando Norris down at P20. I think he's battling for the championship. So him taking a grid penalty here in Singapore, a little bit questionable. But hey, each to their own. As Logan Sargent, he's gone through the wall. He's bottled it through the wall, and it's a safety car early doors. What has he done? Logan, mate, how have you put yourself through the wall? There's one thing crashing. There's another thing going through the whole wall itself. You cannot go through that. He's not put it in the wall. He's just... That's Oscar Piastri. Hold on. Okay, that's Oscar Piastri. Where's my mate Logan Sargent? He's definitely through the wall. Why can I not get a replay of that?
Lift and coast required.
Right, let's see what he's done. Logan Sargent. We can't see what he's done. We're just watching the rest of the people because he's put it through a wall. We don't have a camera angle outside the track because no one manages to go outside the track except for Logan Sargent. from a race-winning Baku to crashing outside the track. Oh, here we go. We get a replay now. Okay, so he's battling against his teammate. Oh, his teammate's... Oh, he's hit his teammate. What has even gone on? I don't even know. Logan Sargent, he's done something that I didn't think was possible. Am I missing something here? Is it raining? It's not raining at all this race. Okay, well, we're inside the top 10 with Perez. Top 13 with Pato. How is Lando Norris? Oh, he was ahead of us. Okay. Why is everybody pit? Sargent with a 5-second penalty. Yeah. So it's a McLaren bottle job, really. That's what we've seen here. McLaren bottle job. In the race that Lando Norris took a penalty. I mean, it's nice being this high up, but I don't see it happening too much longer. I mean, Perez has actually I was going to say Perez has outdone this car as he goes down the inside of a V-carb. He gets it back. Hold on a minute. Sergio Perez, mate. This guy is the best signing I've ever had. What an upgrade from Liam Lawson this is, by the way. He is absolutely cooking. It's unbelievable. Pato's done well himself, considering he started at the back of the grid every single race. It's actually kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, mate, if you want to go for a Williams, I will go absolutely mental. Go on, son. Go on. Go on, Sergio. No, you can't do that. You can do that, though. Oh, my God, it's... Okay, well, they're kind of holding us up a little bit here. We don't want to overheat the engine, first of all, especially as we're quite low on fuel. First safety car already helped us out on that, but we're going to find a way through. Giovinazzi up in P3 and Aston Martin. I mean, there's a lot of weird things going on in this race. Pato dropped down to P14. How did Ocon get past Hamilton and Pato? Hamilton, what are you doing, lad? Oh, Giovinazzi, just as I was praising him, he spun it on turn 1. He was up in a podium position in P3. Now he's down to P19, or it looked like it was P4 there, and he's dropped it. Fine by me. Perez is now up in P6. Now, how have you let that happen? Yeah, no, you haven't. Beautiful. Sergio Perez, Minister of Defence. Lando Norris already finds himself into the top 8. He's actually cooking. Fair play to him. But there's a 7-second gap between Gasly and Bottas. So Norris is going to get through us. Once he gets through us, he has to make up that gap. We could potentially beat Gasly and Ricciardo. I think they're a little bit faster than us. That's the only problem. We have we've torn through our tyres a little bit worse than them. We're at 61%. Gasly is 72. Ricciardo 63, but he's on the softs. So, I don't know. We're going to try and stay in their race, but I think it's going to be difficult. Points are on the cards, though. Yeah, as expected, we've dropped it. We've dropped it. I mean, they're fighting a little bit, which is kind of helping us. But 1.1 seconds. Norris... Oh, my God. Look at these 3 cars trying to find a way through. So that's 3 positions we're going to lose momentarily. Leclerc and Norris going mental against each other. Drugovich, and then there's a 6-second gap back to Ocon. So, really, Perez should almost definitely be getting points, in my opinion. As Tsunoda gets on through, that is fine by us. We are struggling a lot with the pace, but we're going to try and at least stay with Tsunoda for a little bit. But the 3 cars behind us, we're not going to fight. They're going to get past. Lando's going to finally get past. I mean, he's got DRS. If he doesn't get past now, it's going to be pretty bad. There you go. He's got past. Now we've got Leclerc, then we've got Drugovich, and then we've got an 8.5-second gap. Beautiful. We will take a point if we need to in Singapore. There goes Charles. Nice and easy. Next up, Drugovich. And then we'll kind of have our own clear air for a little bit until Hamilton catches up. So I guess technically top 10 is not guaranteed yet because I forgot Hamilton, who's in a Ferrari, is still outside the top 10. Sainz and Ricciardo first in the pits. Well, I guess second in the pits if you're counting the ones under the safety car on the 3rd lap, which is an interesting choice. But there they go. Out the pits. Sainz, Ricciardo out in P19. That's the one to be looked at because we are around. So if we would come out in that little spot ahead of Giovinazzi, who is on a set of hard tyres. He picked kind of early. Maybe he could be back in our race as well. Hamilton is absolutely rapid. Yeah, points are probably not going to happen now that I look at it. You know what? That means we're pitting next lap. Perez has lost the pace. He's pitted onto a set of hards. Get onto a set of hards, Sergio. Pato, how's he doing? He's doing all right. P12. Granted, there's been a couple pit stops, but he's chilling behind the Saubers. Hey, the 3 dustbins in a row. Alonso in the pits as well. We're going to come out in a nice little area, just behind Pourchaire, I believe. I feel like we should be ahead of Pourchaire after his spin. No, we're going to come out behind him. Brilliant. That is lovely stuff, isn't it? But we should be ahead of Giovinazzi. We are quite comfortably. So we're in our own little world now. Pourchaire, has he pit yet? No, he hasn't. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. That's fine. We're in our own little world. We're chilling. Get the tyres up to temperature. And then get the pace going. I believe the other runners, they've got to pit within the next 4 or 5 laps. Norris and Drugovich pitting, that's fine by me. They're not in our race. It's Gasly that we're kind of focusing on. Gasly, Tsunoda. They're staying out for quite some time. And I'll tell you what, if they want to battle with Charles Leclerc and they want to battle with each other just like this, that's just going to cost them all time. Leclerc pits, Gasly and Tsunoda stays out. Magnussen on old mediums is the only one that we really have to worry about. So these two, still battling. Both have stayed out. Both costed each other time. I mean, they're running a 38.5. We're running a 37.0. I didn't actually realise this was happening. You've got to get past him here, lad. You have to get past him. There you go. That's an easy overtake. I don't know how long we were stuck behind Magnussen there for. I hope it wasn't too long. We've got to save up some ERS, but we're still chilling. Tsunoda finally into the pits. Okay, maybe we're not. Let's see this pit stop. He's onto a set of softs. That was a good pit stop as well. I feel like we should be ahead of him. I feel like the undercut should have worked. We're behind him. Nope. Yeah, we are behind him. You've got to get this done right now before his tyres warm up. Before his tyres warm up, you have to get the move done. This would piss him off. That will piss him off. Come on. Love to see that, Sergio. That is bloody lovely, mate. Now, you just piss him off the rest of the race and you just defend for your life. He's actually going to fly back past. I thought he was going to do it there. He is going to fly back past us. The DRS down the straight, maybe. Those softs are going to be much better than us, especially now that they're warmed up. We told Perez to defend, but that looks like defending to me, to be fair. He's done a good job, although we need the DRS for this straight. Not happening. Pato, you're going to have to pit, lad. I don't know why you haven't yet. Actually, we'll keep him out just to hold up Leclerc. Leclerc's not in a race. Maybe Drugovich. No, we'll pit him. We will pit him onto a set of hards just because we want him onto a set of softs at the end of the race anyway. Okay, so they're under a set of softs. I think they're going either soft softs or soft mediums. Sainz, mate, what have you done?
Now we're watching Carlos Sainz here.
He's in P3. He's apparently crashed.
There wasn't a lot that could be done to avoid crashing into the barrier. And that won't do their confidence.
Do you not know that there's a left turn there, mate? Pato in the pit lane. Tsunoda keeps going. Perez keeps going. We're not even halfway through yet. Bloody hell. Pato out in P18. That's sponsorship money right there. We've dropped 7 seconds to Gasly. I mean, he's on the softs. We kind of expect that. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to get a point. But I back him. I back Sergio Perez to get the job done. He's defending with all his might. We probably shouldn't with the amount of time that we're losing. But, hey. You do you, Sergio. You do you, mate. Giovinazzi getting the job done on Sergio Perez. Almost putting him in the wall. That's fine. We're not too bothered about that. This is nuts. Sergio Perez on a different level. Please don't crash, though. You're just costing each other time. Let him go if you need to. Perez is unbelievable. He's too good. He's too good. He's up there. He's too good. He's Red Bull. They ruined him. But he's back now. Back on our team. He is back at his best. Did a quick push on Giovinazzi and we actually got out of that 1 second. His hards are a little worse for wear. You got Hulkenberg on the softs behind catching up. But he will have to pit soon. Sainz has absolutely no pace with that broken front wing, but they won't change it because they're stubborn. So he's dropping away. Top 10. Still on the cards here. Still very much on the cards because Hamilton, like I said, is blocked behind the 2 Salvas. That wouldn't have happened if I was in charge of Ferrari. Just want to throw it out there. Fred, don't know what you're doing, mate. But you've put him out between 2 green shitters who don't give a shit. They're not letting him through. And I love it. Absolutely love it. Carlos finally into the pits. They've got to be changing that front wing. Yes, they are. He had no pace. So they're changing his front wing. I think that's about 10 laps too late. Is there a chance he could get back in the points? I don't think so. I think he's finished. But, hey, that Mercedes got pace. There's still half a race to go. You never know. Let's have a look at Pato Award. Look how easy that was on the Haas. Does the Haas, like, have no pace? Is the Haas worse than us? Hamilton's got a bigger mechanical fault as well, so he's going to be slow. There's no way Hamilton catches Perez. Perez is in the top 10. Saying it right here, right now. Perez inside the top 10. It's happened. As long as he doesn't crash. I mean, if he crashes now, it will hurt our budget. It would actually be terrible. How have we dropped 13 seconds behind Drugovich and Gasly, by the way? That is terrible. Sergio, mate, sort it out, lad. You got clear air and everything. Tsunoda and Gasly into the pits. I mean, they might actually... No, they shouldn't come out ahead of Perez. That would be a bit too much, wouldn't it? Tsunoda, I think he might actually. No, we're just ahead. We're just ahead. I think they're out our race anyway. So there's not really too much point in focusing on them. Giovinazzi sandwiched between the pair of them. We're trying to save on these mediums just a little bit longer so that we can put on the softs towards the end of the race. I'm assuming they've gone hards. Yeah, they have. So hards for both of them. They should fly past Perez. They're not in our race anymore. If the safety car comes out now, we're cooking. That's the idea. Safety car, late doors, bish bosh boom into the points. That's what happened in Baku. We're hoping it happens again. How has Hamilton caught us already? What in the bullshit is that? We're going to pit next lap. We're going to go one more. We'll pit next lap with Perez onto a fresh set of softs. Please and thank you. Get into that pits. Get off these tyres because these tyres are finished, bruv. I'm actually worried that we've bottled this. I'm very worried actually now looking at this. Pato's in the pits as well, but Perez doesn't have the pace to catch up to Giovinazzi. He is on a set of mediums, to be fair, on a fresh set of mediums. I guess you can kind of follow him, save up some ERS and see if that works out for you. Pato in clear air, ahead of Porsche, miles ahead. Both drivers inside the top 18. That's the main thing to look at. We're going to get, I think it's 1.5, 1.6 million combined bonus, which is nice. But bloody hell, lads, this is not great. Okay, you've got to get the job done on him now. You can't sit behind Gio too much longer. There you go. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Top man gets the move done. Off the track goes Giovinazzi. He's scared. He is petrified. There's another one. I mean, we're going to get past all these cars nice and easy. Up to P11. Once we get there, then we need Hamilton's car to blow up. That's the only route forward after that. Got to get this move done as soon as possible. I mean, right there would be nuts. This would be outrageous. Okay, that is outrageous. Love to see it, but that is outrageous. Sergio Perez is on a different level. What a move that is. Up to P12. That's what he wanted to do to Albon in real life. Instead, punted Albon into the wall. But this time, he got past Albon cleanly. So, up to P12. Next up is a wounded Mercedes as Albon pits. This should be an easy move as well. That's a good move. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Up ahead of the Mercedes, who's on the hard tyres. Should be able to get away from him. Shouldn't have too much trouble. The only trouble is we don't have the ERS to break away just yet. So if he gets back past, that would actually suck. What we need is we need DRS down the main straight. That's what we need. Ah, mate, I don't know what to do. Oh, shit. 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 Don't do a double. Don't do a double. You know what? That is fine. We will sit behind. No, Perez doesn't like sitting behind. He does not like sitting behind. He likes to get right back. Right, that is just outrageous. You know what we need? We need that Aston Martin. Send it down the inside of the Mercedes. Piss him off. Bish, bosh, boom, we're gone. That's what we need, but we don't have enough ERS to get that done. We do stay ahead. Just... We've gone behind. We've got ahead again. Okay, push. Push like crazy. Break away from sights if you can. Pato's got through on the Aston Martin. If you want to send it down the inside of the Mercedes, you could do a great team play here. That is lovely. That is lovely. Down the inside, he's done it. He's done it. Well, he sent it, but he didn't get the move done somehow. How have you not got the move done? Your teammate's out of... I tell you what, if you get the move done... Oh, shit, you're out of ERS as well. I love it, though. That is beautiful what he's just done. Now, we can actually kind of do a bit of team plays here. I'm making a team decision here. Making a team decision. Perez, let him go. Pato's got more pace. Pato's got more pace. This is a genius decision. This is a genius decision. Look at the time now. 3.3 back from Hamilton. What did Hamilton do last lap? Oh, we're 2 seconds a lap quicker right now. We've only got 2 laps to go. Oh, shit. I don't know if we're going to do it. We can see the Ferrari up the road. Final lap. This isn't the final lap for us. Leclerc's leading the race, and he's on his final lap. So the other Ferrari's leading the race, whereas the other one is hanging on by a thread for that single point. Come on! Oh my God, he's right there. He's right there. He's right there. Come on. Surely, surely we need DRS here. No, we've not got it. We have got it. We haven't got it. We didn't get it. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Can we get into it? Surely we're into it. Surely! Surely, surely, surely.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc.
We're in the DRS. We're not close enough, though. Are we close enough? This is the chance to do it. Go on, son. Go on, son. Send it. Send it. Send it. Fudge!
Leave it to you.
We got past the Ferrari. On the final lap. Come on. What a move. Okay, well, now you've got to bring it home, lad. You're struggling with the tyres. You got to bring it home. Oh, shit. You got to save up some fuel. You got to bring it home. Go on. Up to the line with conserving just in case. It should be a point. It is a point for Pato O'Ward. Come on. What a result. I mean, it's a... Holy shit. We actually need to make sure we hold on there for a P12 with Sergio. He does indeed ahead of Ocon. But what a driver switch that was to get that point. We had more in it in the tank with Pato, and we got the job done. What a last lap overtake he did on Hamilton. He was tearing away, trying to catch up and make up that 8-9 second deficit. Who cares about a Haas driver when Pato O'Ward has done that? From the pit lane to the points. He better get used to it because he's going to be in the pit lane every time, or at the back of the grid every race for the rest of the season. But it's some result as we take away a point. We will take that any day of the week. And if we have a look at the constructors, yes, we lost 9 points to Williams. But hey, we can only do what we can do. It's going to be P8 in the constructors this year. I don't see us getting any higher. But we cooked. We cooked. Oh, shit. I forgot about that contract bonus for Perez. Either way, though, 1.5 mil. Yes, please. We're still 1.5 mil in debt. That's not good. Anyway, we've got a sponsor plan in 3 weeks, so we should be able to get out of this debt. And maybe the board will change their mind. Who knows? They've lost confidence. It's the finances they're not happy about. Well, I'll tell you what, lads. Get a grip. Understand that we're currently cooking right now and you need me next year. Plus, this is my team, so you guys can piss off. Anyway, that is it for today. I think we've done a pretty good job. We're going to do some more races over on Twitch, I believe. You have a look. US, Mexico, Brazil. Might do those 3... Maybe we just do them all into Abu Dhabi. That way we can kind of get this season over as, yeah, this glitch is pissing me off. But anyway, we're going to deal with it. We're going to get to the end of the season. We're going to make sure we finish P8 in that championship. I don't think we can finish any higher. But if you guys are enjoying this, I appreciate you guys sticking around. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe. Go ahead, check the Twitch as well. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.